Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome. Kaizer Chiefs got beaten by Orlando Pirates, and we're gonna unpack the game. So please subscribe, like, and comment. But let's get to it. How did Kaizer Chiefs get beaten by Orlando Pirates? It's simple: starting lineup. We respected Orlando Pirates too much in the starting lineup because starting Keegan Dolly and Ngobo as your wingers for Ranga was the biggest mistake. I can even see starting Mteto, Ahmad, and Castillo. I can see that. But the biggest problem was starting Ngobo and Dolly as wingers. Why? Why do I say this was the biggest problem? Whenever we got the ball to attack, Pirates was comfortable and they could recover. Why is that? Because Ngobo and Dolly are not fast. So in this game, Kevin Johnson lost the game. Number one, in the starting lineup, and number two, with his Pule Modi substitution. That Pule Modi substitution was useless. Like, Pule Modi was not meant to be the replacement for Keegan Dolly. Never. Whoever was meant to, someone who was meant to come on for Keegan Dolly was supposed to be Saile and Mdu Shabalala to support Uranga Chivavero. Because Ranga was getting upset because every time these guys get the ball, they would not locate him. Even if Ranga Naya, he has his own problems that we will talk about. But yeah, that is the game. Orlando Pirates won the game before the game even started. The goal that Chiefs conceded against Pirates, look guys, sometimes I can analyze, the best way I can analyze Chiefs' mistake in the goal is that Umtetwa in the first half was losing possession and he was making Pirates more and more comfortable. The more Umtetwa lost the ball, the more Pirates became more comfortable. And that's how Pirates, our Miguel team started coming in more into our half. Miguel was starting to play more in our half. But if Miguel was not comfortable, he was only going to stop by the halfway line. But because Mtetwa kept losing the ball, Pirates started growing and believed that they could get something. So that's why Mtetwa was the biggest reason we conceded the goal. Not to say he lost the ball in the moment where the goal was scored, but before the goal was scored, Mtetwa kept giving the ball to Pirates. And every time he kept giving the ball to Pirates, Pirates would start developing their play from there, So that's what I have to say about Umtetwa. Umtetwa, that was the big, his first half was terrible. His second half was better, but he still lost a lot of balls, Umtetwa. So that's what I have to say about that, guys. And that's how the game went. So Kevin Johnson really got the starting lineup very terrible, very ugly, very bad. Like Dolly and Ngobo should not start as wingers. They are not wingers, guys. That's one thing I'll say about that. Dolly and Ngobo should not start because they are not. So yeah, even if Dolly starts as a winger, but Ngobo as a winger, it doesn't work. It never worked under Stuart Baxter. Like, I don't know what Kevin Johnson was thinking. It's one of those things where you have a good player and you want to put him in the team, so you force him into a position. And it didn't work. Like, Ngobo is not functional on the wing, guys. It was, like, terrible. And I will also say this. There are players that are Kaizer Chiefs players who also have to take responsibility. Modi and Dumtu Shabalala were terrible as substitutions. And that is bad, guys. That is bad. Bad. Samkelo Zwane came on, we looked much better. So he had a better performance. I just think Samkelo Zwane just needs more game time. But he started spraying the ball more. But like I always say, the moment Samkelo Zwane came into the game, Pirates started having more freedom in the park. So Abo Lodge was starting to attack us more, and yeah. So yeah, guys, then that's what happened. And then, like Chiefs, the goal that we considered against Pirates, like, to be quite honest, Pirates, that was a good Pirates goal. I can't really blame it on someone specific. Like I said, if Mteto wasn't losing the balls, maybe we are going to make them not feel comfortable and come deep. But other than that, it was a good pass by Miguel team. It was like good pass by Shandu, good goal by Makhopa. It's like, how best can I say it? Pirates won this game because Chiefs decided not to hit the target. What do I mean by hit the target? Castillo had three clear headers, And in all those three clear headers, what happened? He did not hit the target. What was needed was that Castillo must hit the target. Saile got a chance where he had to shoot. What happened? What is the difference? He did not hit the target. So the difference between Chiefs and Pirates winning today is the fact that Chiefs did not hit the target. Like everything that we did and we delivered and our attacks, we were not hitting the target, and it's a problem. In that, I want to say this. I still stick by this idea of saying I feel Castillo should play as our striker because our strikers are not functioning, to be quite honest. Me, I know a lot of you will say I'm crazy for this, but like, guys, the way Castillo moves in the box and the way he just runs, etc., it's better than Ranga and them. Everything Castillo does in attack, Ranga and Gonzalez fail to do. They failed to make the runs in deep. Like all of these headers that Castillo got in this Chiefs game, ask yourself a question. Why is Ranga not getting those headers as the striker? And the answer is simple. Ranga does not get to the box on time. He doesn't get to the box on time because he wants to go out wide. He wants to play more and all of those things. And then what happens with Ranga when he gets frustrated, he wants to shoot from distance. That's always what happens with Ranga. But I say he must be those strikers who stay in the box. Just keep looking for the ball. Don't worry about what your team's. When I keep making those runs in and out the box, in and out the box, and you'll get your chances. So that's what I have to say there. The overall game was, I think it was a fair game. Pirates deserved the goal they got. They were outplaying us at certain points in the game, and we outplayed them. But if I have to match the game, I would say Pirates most probably deserved the win more than we did. This is me just saying, Vele, Pirates deserved the win more than we did. We just did not function. What are the good things? Good things is how we're playing the ball. We are more comfortable with the ball. We are moving the ball. And I want to highlight this. This is one specific point I wanted to highlight. I do not know what Kevin Johnson has said to Matt, but Matt is playing so much better, guys. Like, Matt doesn't look like the player he was under Athaswane and Molefe. He is positive, not this thing of being negative. He's positive, he's keeping the ball more. Yes, he still makes one or two mistakes, but other than that, he's defending for us and is helping us in attack. He feels like the best player on the park at some points because he's doing a lot of jobs. It's like he's helping us create now compared to what he was doing under Molefe, which was not creative, losing the balls. And on top of that, he's also helping in defense. And Castillo, we know he's good at headers, etc., and he hit the post, so he's good at that. Now the issue is that number 10 or the second number 8 position or not the number 10, Mtetwa. Let me say Mtetwa. Mtetwa can't play in patches. That is what kills us. Mtetwa has been playing in patches, and in this game, the first half was poor. He kept losing the ball. 24, like a completed pass in Mtetwa. I don't know. Maybe his completion of passes in the first half was 20%. Second half, the first 30 minutes or first 20 minutes, he played well. He was breaking up play. He was creating. He was doing what we know he does at Stellenbosch. I don't know if the Soweto derby was scaring him, but yeah, he was very off in that department. But that's what I have to say. But the biggest thing I will say is that Kevin Johnson was too respectful of Orlando Pirates. He was not meant to play Ngobo and Dolly as the two wingers. And the sad part is that Dolly and Ngobo played as the two wingers the whole of the first half. And because they played the whole of the first half, it meant that we can only really start attacking from the second half. One thing that is good that Kevin Johnson did is that he didn't wait that 60 minutes to start substituting Keegan Dolly. He substituted Keegan Dolly from halftime, saying, Dolly, sit down. You're not doing anything. Halftime. And that's what we want from a coach. But at the same time, I feel like at some point in the first half, if I was a coach, I would have made a substitution. What is the substitution I would have made? I would have sacrificed Mtetwa. And I know a lot of people will say, but Mtetwa was losing too many balls. And what I would have done is that I would have sacrificed Mtetwa and brought in another player and then move Ungobo into the middle, and then in Ngobo's right wing position, maybe bring Shabalala or maybe even Sahile. From there, why is that? Because in the what Pirates was doing is that they knew we weren't fast, so it was easy for them to close down Ngobo and Dolly, because Dolly and Ngobo are not fast. So a lot of times you'd see 2 to 3 players closing down Dolly and Ngobo because they're not fast. But when they tried to do the same thing with Saile was beating them on the line. And that's what was giving them the most problem. When Saile was running with pace and beating on the line, it started giving them problems. And Shabalala, I will say this about Shabalala. Shabalala, you have to pick up your socks, boy. You have to pick up your socks. You lost too much possession. It was a terrible game for you. One of the worst games I've seen Shabalala play. And yeah, I don't know if it's because it's playing out of position, because we all know Mdu never played as a winger in the DDC. He played more as a number 10. So something is really not right with Mdu, because today he just kept giving the ball away. He just kept trying to dribble in moments where he has to pass. He was just off. But other than that, I will say this. Positive, we are playing much, much better, guys. We are looking better on the ball. The ball is moving. A lot of things are happening that is good. Msimanga and Dikloke actually had decent games. They had good games. The only thing is that Pirates goal was a good goal. It was a good team goal. And yeah, and we had good team goal moments, but we did not score them or hit the ball on target. So that's the difference. The difference today is the fact that Chiefs just could not hit the ball on target. That is like, there were moments we were outplaying Pirates on the ball. And when I say outplaying, I want to make you guys understand. Kevin Johnson can't produce the football we want to see straight away. It's going to take time, but the direction we're going in, I can tell you this for a fact. What I saw from Molefi Ntseki from preseason, I already knew we're gonna play, man. In nonsense. That's the best way I can say this. But like what I'm seeing from Kevin Johnson in the few weeks he's had is very positive. I like it. I think what he's brought to Chiefs is is heading us in the right direction. I can't back him and say he's the perfect coach. I can't back him and say he will win us trophies. I cannot say that, because Chiefs is a big team. But what I can say is that how he's making us play is good, and how he's making us play is exposing players. Like, it's exposing Modi. It's exposing these players who aren't focused. I don't know why Modi is not focused and why he's playing so bad. And yeah, I feel like another thing that is getting exposed to us is the fact that we have to let go of Gonzalez and get another foreign player, striker specifically, who is going to not play. And when I say get another striker, we should not get another striker that looks like Gonzalez or Ranga. We need a striker that's going to play almost similar to Dupree. The play of the ball. We need a Dupree Moswana like striker. A striker who's going to be quick. A striker who's going to be fast. And because that is our game, this game of playing Ranga like strikers, it's not good, but we don't have a choice at this point. I don't know what Dubai is doing in training, but apparently Dubai is also being pub in training, because I feel Kevin Johnson at this point would give him the chance if he believed that Dubai is doing the right things. But if he's not, he won't. Subscribe to the channel, guys. And yeah, unlucky, but I still say Kevin Johnson's a good coach, but he got this one wrong. He lost the Soweto derby before the Soweto derby even began.